Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I have been on here. My last video was on the June Beauty Empties, and this time I'm here to show you more July Beauty Empties. So, just so you guys know, all of the products that I'm about to show you are either full-sized products that I've purchased with my own money, or they're samples that were sent to me when I make purchases online. So just to get that out of the way. Let's start off first with the L'Oreal Paris Hair Expertise Ever Pure Sulfate-Free Color Care System. This one is in Rosemary Mint, and it's the conditioner. I actually finished the shampoo like last month because I go through shampoo a lot faster than conditioner, which I'm sure a lot of you ladies and gents do the same. But I do like this line. Actually, if I had to choose a drugstore line, this would probably be on my top 3 list. It's very inexpensive too. For Canadians, Shoppers Drug Mart has it. They range between $6 to $8 each, and Wal-Mart also carries it as well, so it's probably even cheaper. For the United States, you guys would probably get this at like a Walgreens, a CVS, that kind of stuff. So yeah, love this. Definitely would repurchase it, but because I change my shampoo and conditioner so often so that my hair doesn't get used to the same exact formula of one particular shampoo, I switch it up. So I'll definitely repurchase it, but not right away. So next up is my Vaseline Hydratant Spray and Go Moisturizer. This is in Cocoa Radiant. I absolutely love this. I'm looking over there because my girlfriend Vanessa is sitting right there. So come and say hi. Hi.
Hola.
So this is the Spray and Go. I saw the commercial on this and I said to myself, does it really do what it says? Like, do you really just spray and go? And let me tell you, yeah, you can. This is the type of formula when you first apply it, it kind of feels like a light mist of water. If you want to rub it in with your hands, you can. It's not greasy at all. So you just spray, and if you quickly rub it in, takes not even a second to do, and it leaves your skin feeling so hydrated without that greasy feeling. This you can get at any local drugstore. For Canada, Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart, Guardian, all those kind of drugstores. And the States, of course, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, etc. And I think it ranges probably between like $4 to like $6. It's a pretty decent size. This one is in, well, it's 184 grams. It doesn't even say milliliters, which is weird. But a little bit goes a long way, so you don't have to drench yourself in it if you don't need to, because then you'll run out of it faster. But yeah, love this. I think I will repurchase it, but I have so much other lotions that I have to get through before I buy more, so I will repurchase it, just not right away. Now, the next product I'm about to show you, I'm sorry, but like everybody needs to brush their teeth. I don't care who you are, what you do, whatever. Everybody needs to brush their teeth. Hello, it's just normal hygiene. I love the Sensodyne formula. I find that I'm very sensitive to cold items, especially in the summertime, because, hello, we eat ice cream, whatever. I just used up a regular Sensodyne formula. This is in the ISO Active Foaming Gel, which I like because it actually foams up more than a regular tube of toothpaste. That's just what I prefer. You can get this at any drugstore. They even have the regular tubes of Sensodyne that's not in the ISO foaming gel formula. They have it in a regular paste formula. Does the same thing. I just like for it to foam. That's the only difference. But like my hair products, I also change up my toothpaste all the time after I finish a bottle. So I could change within the same brand. Sometimes I change in a different brand. It just kind of depends on what I feel like. It's one of those things too where you don't want your teeth to get used to just one toothpaste, because then it doesn't clean as well as it would when you're mouth and your body is so used to one particular formula. And that goes the same for your shampoos and your conditioners as well. So yeah, I finished the Sensodyne, the regular formula one. So I'm on a next tube that you guys will see next month. Love it. The ISO Active formula is actually a little more expensive than a regular tube of toothpaste. The ISO one is about $6 to $7, whereas the regular tube is, I think, about $4 to $5. So depends on your preference and how much you're willing to spend, really. So the next item I have here is the Bath & Body Works Sweat Pea Antibacterial Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. I love Bath & Body Works. I really don't know a girl that doesn't love Bath & Body Works. Like, really. They smell great. You can choose from so many scents. And in all honesty, their soap doesn't feel drying when you use it. A lot of hand soaps, you'll notice that after you wash your hands so many times, your hands feel like dry and crackly. Their soaps don't do that at all. For me anyways, I find. This one is the Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. They have the soap formulas that are the gel with the little beads. And I think they have like the regular clear ones too, right?
I guess.
Yeah. So I love it. I change scents all the time, so I'm sure the next month you'll see something else. But definitely a favorite of mine. And they're actually not that expensive if you think about it. When you go in there, they usually have sales coming in and out all the time. And it's, you know, buy like 3 or buy like 5 for $25. So they're basically maybe like $3 and change each, around there, which is technically less expensive than what you were to go to a drugstore and buy, because usually the drugstore soaps are like $5. You make the decision on your own. My next item I had in my favorites last month, and if you don't follow my blog, I have a blog. It's macgirl25 at blogspot.ca. I have posted this many times as my favorites, and I also did a product review on it. This is the MAC Studio Moisture Tint with SPF 15. If you can see that there. It's in the shade Dark, which is not like too dark. When you rub it in, actually, it's like, it just conforms to your skin tone, especially if you're an olive complexion. I actually love this moisturizer. It glides on like non-greasy, so you can use your hands, you can apply it to your face. You won't get the greasy residue on your hands or your face. And I find that there's not really much of a smell to it, so it doesn't like reek where you get turned off by it. The only downfall I think to this product would be the price. It's about like $30, give or take $1 or so. But it lasts a long time because a little bit goes a long way. I mean, you're only applying it to your face, so it's a smaller area, whereas if you were applying it to your whole body. So it should last you a pretty long time. I normally use this in the spring and summer months because if I don't want to use a heavy foundation, I will resort to this and then put a little bit of bronzer just to kind of brighten up and contour for my makeup. But I love it. I'll definitely repurchase it. Right now I'm actually using a beauty balm from Urban Decay, so once I finish up my beauty balms, then I'll probably get this again. Most likely next spring and summer, since it takes a while to get through those kinds of products. But yeah, love it. Have no complaints. Just the price is a bit steep, but like I said, it lasts you a long time, so you shouldn't have to buy this like every, month or so. Maybe once a year, if anything. So, my next one, this product I got as a gift from someone, and it was as a Christmas present, and it's from Barielle. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Barielle. Anyways, it's the Skin Polish Exfoliant in Pomegranate. And it comes in a little jar like this, and you actually get this at Sally's Beauty Supply. It's supposed to be an exfoliant, and I was really excited to try it when I first saw it because, like, you know, look at the jar. It's so cute. You're like, the packaging looks so adorable. You just love to try products when the packaging is great. But when I actually opened it up and tried to use it, it was a very creamy consistency, and it was not an exfoliant. It wasn't an exfoliant at all. Like, I applied it to my skin. It's great in hydration. That's, like, awesome. But when I really needed an exfoliant, this did not do the job at all. It felt like really, really, really thin pieces of sand, which didn't feel like I was exfoliating at all when I applied it. And to remove my makeup after I used some makeup wipes, it didn't really do anything other than moisturize, which is fine. I mean, if you're looking for a moisturizing cleanser, then awesome. But I don't know. I wouldn't purchase this out of my own pocket. And funny enough is that when my girlfriend gave this to me, not Vanessa, it was somebody else, she was raving and ranting about it. Oh my god, it's so great, and I was like, oh great, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, not my cup of tea. I actually went to Sally's to check out the price of this, because this is a full-size jar. I don't know if it has, 42.5 milliliters, which turns out to be 1.5 fluid ounces. So it's a pretty decent size, you know. They were selling it at Sally's for about, I think it was like $18, $17 to $18. So it was like expensive. And I didn't really think, like, you can definitely find a better exfoliant a lot cheaper compared to this. So I wouldn't repurchase this and save your money elsewhere. You can get your St. Ives apricot scrub for like half the price. Next up, I have it's a sample. It's about this size, so it's small. Well, yeah, 0.5 ounces, so 15 grams. It's by Thomas Roth, and it's the Cucumber Gel Mask. I got this sample in an order I purchased online from beautybay.com. They usually send you samples when you upgrade your shipping package. And so they sent me this sample, and it was the Cucumber Gel Mask, and honestly, I love this stuff. The gel is like this like green, it looks like really, really green, but it's clear green. And you apply it after you wash your face. You let it sit for 10 minutes and you wash it off. And let me tell you, your face feels like butter. Like, you feel so hydrated, so nourished. Your skin has this glow to it. I absolutely love it. And once I get through my other face masks, I will definitely be looking into purchasing this one. I did get it off of Beauty Bay as a sample, like I said, so if you're interested in checking it out, I would go to beautybay.com and type in Peter Thomas Roth, because that's the company that this mask comes from, and check out like their prices and see what they have to offer. I haven't really checked yet because I haven't had the time, but in the future, once I finish the rest of my masks, this is definitely a good one to get in full size, especially because you don't need to refrigerate it like a fresh face mask from Lush, and you know, you can store it in your regular bathroom drawers, your night table, anywhere. It doesn't need to be cold, warm, just in regular normal room temperature is fine. And this little tube here actually lasted me quite a while. Like, I didn't have to use a lot to apply to my face. So I can only imagine what the full size, how long that would last me. So yeah, I really like it, and I'll definitely repurchase in the future. So next up, I have makeup remover wipes. These are the Beauty Treat Cucumber Makeup Removing Cleansing Tissues. I got these at Trade Secrets, and these come, I think, 30 pre-moistened tissues. I love these. They're actually not that expensive. You think Trade Secrets, oh my god, they're pricey. They were $4.95, which is not bad, because like there's like towelettes that are like $8, and really, these do the job. They're actually really moist. They don't dry out. My tip and trick when you have pre-moistened towelettes and you have them in a package like this, every time you finish using one, put the flap back on and keep them upside down so that every time when you go back to use one, the next one that you're about to use is still moist, because all the juice from the bottom is pretty much keeping the ones that you're about to use next moist. So it kind of works out well. I actually got that tip off of another beauty guru a long time ago, and I don't remember who it was, so I'm really sorry. But yeah, so I really love these. They're cheap. They're easy to use. They take off your makeup. I haven't really used these on my eyes. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable using these towelettes on my eyes because I use a special eye makeup remover that you can get anywhere. But just because it's more gentle on the eyes, I'm very particular about my eyes. So I use this around my face, my neck, to get off any bronzer, any foundation, that kind of stuff. And these work wonders. Because there's 30, these should last you at least a month because you usually only need to use one. The towelettes are big enough that it'll cover your whole face. So these are awesome. I actually have repurchased these already, and I'm actually using them at the moment too. So that's how good they are. Okay, so next up I have an empty jar of my OPI Nail Envy nail strengthener. This I've heard mixed reviews about, and I tried it, and I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence. I mean, it's a great nail strengthener. On the package, because it comes in a little box originally, it tells you that it prevents splitting and it prevents breakages, and it's supposed to strengthen your nails. Now, when it comes to splitting, for the majority of the bottle of using it, I didn't get any splitting, which was great. But as I got to like the very end of the bottle and like the formula started to get really like thick and goopy, I started to notice that it wouldn't work as well as when it was first opened. So I decided that I like it when you first use it, but then as soon as you start to get the goopiness at the very bottom, it's really pointless to use anymore, because I started getting splitting on the like very base of my nail. Like it was just bad. So as for strengthening, I don't know, I didn't notice it. My nails are usually hard as they are because I do take multivitamins, I take my fish oils, and I always make sure that I use like a nail cream and, you know, all that kind of stuff for nail care. So yeah, this was like $20, and in all honesty, I wouldn't purchase it again. I have a backup of this because I got it on sale for like $10. It was half off. So I did get a backup of this when it was on sale, but to pay full price for it again, I wouldn't do it. There's a whole bunch of other products out there that could probably do a better job for cheaper the price. So once I finish my backup of this, I won't be repurchasing it again. Unless it's on sale, then, you know, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm sure you can find Nail Envy at any nail salon, you know, beauty supply, trade secrets, that kind of stuff. So next up, I have the one and only Argan Hair Color Cream Developer in 20 volume. I color my hair at home. I don't go to a hairstylist. My boyfriend is a hairstylist, so I really don't need to go to a salon. But I do color my hair at home by myself. Sometimes I'll ask him, but most of the time I do it by myself. I use the one and only Argan Oil Hair Color Cream Developer just because I find that this developer does wonders to my hair after I color it. Like, when you mix it in with your color and you apply it, you wash it out and whatnot, it just leaves your hair so silky smooth that it doesn't feel like that brittleness after you've colored your hair. And especially for like the blondes and the processed highlights and that kind of stuff, this is like amazing. I only use the 20 volume because that's all I need for my chocolate brown hair, which you can't really tell because of the lighting, but I am chocolate brown. But they do have other volumes. So they have, 30 volume, they have 40 volume, and they also have 10 volume. So if you don't need that big of a volume, then you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, so I love it. It's about $7 to $8 at Sally's, and I usually get this when I'm about to color my hair, because this does wonders. And this usually lasts about 2 uses, so I would say maybe once every 6 to 8 weeks when I color my hair, which is pretty good since it's a pretty small bottle. It's like 6 fluid ounces, which is 175 milliliters. Next up, I used to use the Proactive Solution 3-step kit for my acne. I was using it for a while, and I couldn't use the toner after a while, because I noticed that the toner would literally burn my skin. No joke. I washed my face one night, and I had put some of the toner on a cotton pad, wiped it around my skin, and I woke up, not even the next morning, in the middle of the night, I woke up with these, like, it looked like I had a sunburn, and I hadn't been in the sun at all, because it was the middle of winter, and I had these, like, right here, everywhere I applied this toner, I had, like, a sunburn. That's what it looked like. But it was, like, the formula of this toner basically ate away at my skin. It was gross. And I stopped using the toner. I threw out the toner. But I still kept the repairing treatment combination therapy. This was the little step 3 bottle, because it was a cream. And because it has products in there that is an acne treatment, so it does help prevent acne, it was more soothing to my skin. So if I ever had, like, breakouts around that time of the month, because every girl gets that, I would put this on my face after I cleansed it, and it would help me without getting that irritating skin that I got when I used toner. So, so yeah, I finished this little guy, and I would repurchase it again. Proactive is pretty expensive, so if I can find a cheaper knockoff, I guess you could say, that does the same as this, I would be set, because I don't prefer to spend like $50 on a little bottle like this. Not my cup of tea. But yeah, if I do get the opportunity to find something to replace it, I will. If not, I still am not sure if I really want to repurchase it, so I'm on the hunt for something that'll replace this. Okay, so I have 2 eyeliners that I want to share with you. This one is the MAC Rapid Black Penultimate Eyeliner. So it looks like this. It's a standard felted tip pen. I just want to say, I hate this thing. I can't stand it. I bought it thinking, like, oh my god, it's MAC, it's going to be great. When I brought it home, at first it was not bad. The very, very fine tip, is very flimsy after like 2 weeks worth of using, and it dried out. It pretty much dried out, and I could tell why it dried out, because the packaging of it doesn't click. When you close the lid, it's basically susceptible to any air that comes in, so it dries very easily. Like, I had to really shake it hard to get the finest line out, and I was like pulling on my eye, which I don't want to be doing, because nobody wants those wrinkles, girls. So yeah, I won't be repurchasing this. I think this was over like $15, to be honest. It's not worth the money. You can find a L'Oreal Infallible liner that's in the same setup as this one, and it's like $8. So, and I heard like wonders about that one. So, wouldn't repurchase this one. But I do have the Avon Blackest Black Glimmer Stick. And this is another eyeliner. It's a mechanical eye pencil. So, you would just turn it up like this. and turn it down. I've actually finished it all, so there's nothing left. I actually love this eyeliner. Avon is a pretty good company. Like, I used to have a Avon rep, and so did my mom for the longest time, so we would get products from our rep. They're really cheap and affordable. And what kills me is that everybody thinks that when you talk about Avon, it's like, oh, well, you know, what's the quality like? Well, in reality, the quality is pretty good. This Avon Glimmer Stick in Blackest Black lasted me a long time. It was a great eyeliner. It was about $4, and it was a matte black. So it wasn't like I was dealing with any glitter of any sort. $4, and it lasted me almost a year, almost. But I would repurchase this again. The only thing I don't like about it is that in the summertime, it kind of smudges. It's not waterproof. So if you want something more waterproof in the summer and spring because of the heat, then I wouldn't suggest this. But this is great in the fall and winter, in the cooler months, because it doesn't really smudge that much in the cooler months. And, you know, it's creamy, it's easy to apply on your waterline, you don't have to tug, it just glides on. And like I said, $4, like, you can't go wrong, especially with the girls on a budget. Like, you know, you don't have to be ashamed, we all have our budgets at some point in time. So yeah, so I really like this. Would repurchase it again, probably not anytime soon because I have so many eyeliners that I need to get through before I buy any more. And then I have two last products that are samples, and the last two are, I got this sample from another order I had purchased a couple weeks ago. It's called the Bakel Cool Eyes, and it's supposed to eliminate eye bags and dark circles, and it's an intensive treatment. Now, when I saw this, I'm not one for eye creams. I never used to be, I guess because I was young, so I never thought that I needed them. But as I'm getting older, I'm noticing that I'm lacking hydration right under my eyes. And the dark circles appear a lot worse when you're dehydrated, just as much as when you don't get any sleep. So I decided to try this out. A lot of product actually came in this little sample, and it lasted me for about a week, so you don't really need a lot. A lot goes a long way when you apply it. The cooling sensation on this treatment was amazing. I put it on right before bed, and the cooling sensation on my eyes just made me pass out right away. Like, that was my way to go to sleep. It was actually pretty nice. When I woke up the next morning, my under eye area felt so hydrated that when I applied makeup, it was like applying butter. I had no problems under my under eyes. I was able to blend well without having to rub too hard, especially when your under eyes get really dry. It's a little bit more difficult and challenging to properly rub in and blend out your makeup, whether it's foundation, BB creams, and your concealers, anything. So I do have a few other samples of eye creams I'm going to be trying out. Once I finish those, I'll be looking into purchasing this little guy in a full size. So I really hope that the price is not like over the top, because that would be a bummer. Last but not least, I have a Clarins Liquid Bronze Self Tanner. And this little guy was a sample from Shoppers Drug Mart. I don't know. I'm not one for self-tanners. I know everyone's like, well, fake and baking is just as bad, or staying out in the sun is just as bad. I'm like, you know what, guys? Honestly, think about it. You have these self-tanners with all kinds of chemicals on them. What is it for you to put on some sunscreen and go sit outside and get a natural glow compared to putting all this garbage on your face, on your body, and your skin seeping it in? Unless, of course, you get something organic. But let me tell you, these things are not organic. I tried it anyways just to see what the big hoo-ha is with these self-tanners. And this one is for the face. In all honesty, I did not like this. It smells nasty. It smells like self-tanner. That's what it smells like. Like, I can't do this. It's,
no.
yeah, it's gross. It's really gross. I can't put this on my face and smell like that. It's just wrong. On top of that, there was no color payoff. I didn't notice a color payoff. Nobody else noticed a color payoff. I didn't see any difference to my face shade without bronzer, so I still had to use bronzer regardless. It was just basically applying a really nasty smell lotion on your face that you could just basically live without. I wouldn't buy this in full size. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Stick to applying a bronzer and like wash it off at the end of the day. This does nothing. It's just a waste of money. I don't even think I could pronounce the ingredients in here. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pronounce these ingredients. So you can imagine what's in them. So yeah, a no-go. And I'm pretty sure that this brand, the Clarins, is very expensive. So you can save your money and go elsewhere. So, that's it, guys, for my beautiful July empties. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you have any, favorite particular products that you love to finish and other things that you're really excited to try. I would love to know your feedback and any product recommendations from you. Give me a shout out down below and let me know if there's anything that is worth trying out there. Also, my blog is macgirl25 at blogspot.ca. Check out my blog there. I do a lot of product reviews. I do also beauty empties. I also do beauty favorites. I will be doing a beauty's favorite on YouTube in the near future. Just haven't got around to it. But yeah, so thanks everyone for watching and have a great day. Bye guys. Mwah!